Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to High Performance Trader. I'm Joshua Salvetti, the YouTube channel that collects reliable data and builds profitable day trading systems based off that data. And today I want to talk about two characteristics that are required for you to become the absolute best version of yourself on the charts: self-discipline and self-trust. See, until we build these characteristics, we are going to trade in and out of the markets with something called perceptual distortion. Now, the late great Mark Douglas broke down perceptual distortion like no other. There's two realities. There's what the market's really showing, and then there's your version of it. Now, your version of it is based off fears. It's based off low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-trust. It's based off what you don't want to happen. So your version of the market is not always aligned with the true reality of the market. So today in this video, I'm going to present to you a strategy backed by 8 months of data that's going to give you the confidence required to be able to execute in the market with conviction. Right? Now, what's this strategy that we talk of? Here's a trade that we took on Friday, very simple, on Tesla, and our beautiful edge presented itself, and we were able to execute in live time, me, the whole High Performance Trader army, and capitalize on this phenomenal move here. Now, Josh, how did you know Tesla was going to go down? I didn't. Josh, how did you execute this trade with confidence? Well, because we've been studying a simple 3-step approach for the last 8 months. Very repeatable, very systematic system that when my criteria presents itself, I have to pull the trigger. It's not a matter if I want to, right? Because I understand when the market presents this strategy, this criteria, me, my reality, and the market's reality are aligned. Therefore, I've earned the right to enter the trade. This is what confidence is. This is what conviction is. This is what self-control truly is. So what's this strategy I speak of? Right? Well, if you come over to my website, you click that first link below, you're going to see here a document that takes less than 5 minutes to read. And in this document, you're going to see the most simple 3-step approach, the most repeatable, the most effective strategy. And it's not because it's this golden, perfect, or amazing strategy. It's that it's crafted, it's tailored in a way that's going to keep you objective. See, that perceptual distortion, that reality that we conjure up in our mind when fear is present, that kills more day traders than any strategy in the world. Perceptual distortion is the main reason why you are not making the money you truly deserve and want to make. We've all been in a position. Maybe we're up 20, 30, 40%. We don't want to lose the money. Fear is present. When fear is present, the reality that the market truly is representing, the information, and our reality, the way we're viewing it, are two completely different realities. This is why repeatability is so important. So let's break it down, the strategy. Number 1, identify the critical level, open print. Open print is a level we watch because it's easy to mark, and it has excessive amounts of volume. It's a pit number. Number 2 is identify the crossover. Why do we use moving averages? Because it gives us clear understanding of who currently has control. Not who I think has control, not who I want to have control, who currently has control, and how can I objectively speak on that, right? We use the EMA cloud because when it's red, sellers have the ball. When it's green, buyers have the ball. There's not a better indicator, in my opinion, that does a better job, right? Objectively understand who has control, and then how do we actually get in the trade? Well, we enter in based on the red bar or green bar ignored entry criteria. This is when you get a red bar ignored by the next green bar, or on the contrary, you get a green bar ignored by the next red bar. This symbolizes who has dominance, and it makes sure I never have a large losing trade, right? See, one of the main reasons why most traders aren't consistently profitable, it's not because they have an issue making money, is that they have an issue to lose money. You need a system something easy, something repeatable, where in the midst of this crazy war of price action, you know exactly where to put your stop at all times. So guys, come over, click this link below, and subscribe to these data reports, because it's cool when I say it, but where the real magic happens is where you're getting data emailed to you on a weekly basis, solidifying the significance in the win ratio. Look at this. Last 8 months, we're at 129 trades total, 105 of them profitable for at least $1 in the intended direction, leaving us at an 81.39% win ratio. Month of March was the best month I've ever had, just because my confidence, my self-worth, my self-trust, knowing that I'm going to make the correct decision at a moment's notice because I have the proper strategy to implement. This is why me and the team are absolutely killing it. If you come over here, we just had a trader join HPT less than a month ago. This trader, look at his equity curve. This is where he joined HPT. He joined HPT, he learned the system, he had a one-on-one with me, and now this trader is executing flawlessly. This is exactly what you want your equity curve to look like. Small losses and steady gains. This is what a system backed by data can do for you. All right? So guys, make that decision. Get involved with a team that is going to make you level up. And the way you level up is by following a simple approach that aligns with the market information. Right? So the trades we're going to be talking about is on 3/31/2025. So I'm going to do this in the Discord because the Discord has it documented in such a clear way. It makes it very easy to go over. So if and when you join my team, you get access to all my data, all my resources. This is Trader Bootcamp, and this is every single resource I've ever created that I found valuable enough to implement in the Discord. So this is where I collect all the data for those high-level summaries, those data reports. So these are the day. This is the day that we're talking about. Josh, you talk about repeatability. You talk about a system. Show me it. Well, this is exactly what it looked like. Right? So over here at 3/31/2025, you're going to notice here, this is the trade that we took. This short play, which was a $1.70 move, clearing over 50% ROI trading SPX, was extremely simple. We need that three-step approach though. So let's break it down. Number one, identify open print. Open print is established at 54983. Number two, identify the moving average cross. Notice the cross here, right before the market opens. Notice the green bar ignored. Once it's ignored, we hop in the market short and we follow the market down until we get extended from our moving average. Trade number one. Trade number two, very simple, same criteria, just to the upside. Let's break it down. So price fell below the open, and then the market rallies above open print. Price comes down, we get the moving average cross, but we remain disciplined, controlled. We don't enter the market long. Why? There's no red bar ignored. The red bar, green bar ignored entry criteria is the most crucial part of this strategy. Why? Because you always know where to put your risk. Your risk goes directly below the candle that was ignored. If this is where I got in long, my stop loss goes right below the red bar that was ignored. Notice how it didn't break. This is one of the most powerful tools I've ever used in my life. It makes sure that you're always putting your stop loss directly where it should be. Not where you think it should be, not where your distorted understanding of the market information is telling you to put it, but on the contrary, it's making sure you put it at the exact location it needs to go to make sure you're not getting out too early and you're not getting out too late. And you notice here, we went long, our stop stayed below that red bar, and the market rallied all the way up into our target. So guys, take one thing from this video. Perceptual distortion is keeping you and every other trader out there inconsistent. Your reality of the market does not align with the real reality of the market. You need a simple three-step approach that's going to get you in and out of the market based on objective information. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you hit a like, subscribe, send it to somebody who needs it. More importantly, make that decision to make 2025 the best year of your life. I'm Joshua Salvetti. I love you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.